right, well, welcome back to another Digital Foyer. And my name is Father Simon Lobo. I'm the pastor at St. Benedict Parish. I'm joined today by a special guest.
My name is Christian Huntley. It's good to be here.
Christian, this is a dear brother in the Lord. We actually got to hang out a bit. We were invited, both of us, to this Alpha conference near Nashville, Tennessee this summer. And I was asked to speak. It was a blessing. I went with a brother companion priest, Father Brenton, and so we did some breakouts together as well. You were also asked to speak. Tell us a bit about that.
I was, yeah. What a pleasure it was. I'm a huge country music fan as well, and
Okay.
so to go to Nashville, we got up there early before the conference and explored the city, had the best time. And then, I got to speak on a panel at the Alpha USA conference about prayer. And yeah, it went really well.
Which is
great time.
A pretty big deal, if you ask me.
Yeah.
And we should talk about prayer some other time. But
Let's do it.
I do, since it was an Alpha conference, that's a good segue because we want to talk about Alpha here at St. Benedict. If you've been around for more than 5 minutes, you know that Alpha is really important to us because it's a safe place where anybody can come and explore faith. They can ask questions, come as they are, zero judgment. And I just think it's pretty cool. Do you like Alpha?
It's my favorite.
Yeah.
I love it. My grandfather actually sent me a quote the other day, and it explained why Alpha is so good. And I got it right here. It says, most adults I know aren't looking for a religion that necessarily answers all of their questions, but rather a community of faith in which they feel safe to ask them. And that rang so true to me. And Alpha is the best place for me to invite my friends that are far from the faith or who are questioning, and they can come and to a judgment-free zone and ask questions and get to the meat of what life is and what matters. And so that's why I love it.
So cool.
Yeah.
So cool. And you've literally done it. Like it's not just you're talking the talk, but you've invited friends of yours. I think at the last Alpha we did you invite a bunch of people?
I invited a couple people. And it's been, for me, I've been a part of it my whole life. I remember being a little kid and my parents running Alpha and going to watch the videos and trying to stay up past my bedtime,
Right on.
But yeah, it has become this tool where we've just been able to invite a lot of people my age to come and hang out and talk about Jesus.
Speaking of that, this fall at St. Benedict, we're doing something we've never done before. We've been running Alpha for years and years and years, but we're actually running two simultaneously, our regular Alpha on Wednesday night, which I want to invite everybody to come try or to invite other people to check out. But on Tuesday nights, starting I think at 6:45 to 9 p.m. every Tuesday, we're doing
Young Adult Alpha.
Young Adult Alpha.
Yeah.
YAA.
Hey.
YAA. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Young Adult Alpha. So what's different about Young Adult Alpha?
Yeah, so it's for 18 to 35-year-olds by 18 to 35-year-olds. So again, just a real safe place where you can come and ask the most important questions of life. Very similar to our regular Alpha, where we come and discuss the questions about life and purpose and meaning. But we start with a meal, a full free meal.
I hear that young adults are hungry.
Fair enough.
And so
I'm hungry.
See?
I love
it's
a meal
true.
right now. That'd be great.
We're collecting data right now. You're a young adult, you're hungry.
Yeah.
And so there's going to be a free meal here Tuesday nights. What else can they expect?
Followed by a video to kind of preface the discussion for the night, and then a discussion in a small group where you can literally say whatever you want. And that's cool.
That's really cool because, as you said with that quote, I think so often people they're looking for presence. They're not even necessarily looking for answers or what's the correct thing, is this true? But they just want a safe place to be listened to. And sometimes I think we can end up talking about things in Alpha, in the safe environment, that we never end up talking about anywhere in life. Now, one of the things that I'm most disappointed about is that I don't think I'm allowed to go. Right? I'm over the 18 to 35.
You owed it yourself, man. You didn't have to say that in this video. But.
So yes, I'm too old. I think Father Isaac and maybe Father Dan, they're still young enough to be part of Young Adult Alpha. And so if people, I got to share this just real quick. Give a shout out to Arlene. So Arlene's on staff. She's my assistant. She had been helping with Alpha, coordinating it for many years. And a few of us got to go on this trip to London to the leadership conference in May of 2023. And at that conference, it was this paradigm shifting moment for her where her heart broke for young adults. And I think in part she's got some kids of her own, and she's thinking about how many other young adults are out there who don't know how much Jesus loves them, and the difference that it can be made when we find him, discover him, and start a relationship with him. And so burning on her heart for the last year and a half has been this idea: can we start Alpha that's for young adults by young adults? And so just shout out to you, Arlene, because your vision for this dream is becoming a reality this September. And so Tuesday nights, 6:45 to 9 p.m. And if you want to join, we would love for you to be there. I mean, I won't be there myself, but saintbenedict.ca/alpha. All the details are on our website. Again, saintbenedict.ca/alpha. God bless. Hope to see you there. Invite a young adult to check out YAA.